Dan Show, episode 108. And we're live. Motherfucker. What up? How's everybody doing? Let me pull you guys up on a little second screen here. I suggest, Frak, you do the same. Reverse Live's phone's dead because
I'm
he's
poor.
a fucking piece of shit.
I got no money for chargers.
You got no money for electricity.
I never tried. Never even thought about it.
So yeah.
What am I at? 7%? Bring it on over here. I'm back.
I'm back, baby. All right. So yeah, we'll get you guys set up here so that I can listen to your terrible viewer questions. And we will do some live questions. We also got some video questions today. We're going to do all the Dirtbag Dan Show shit. Okay, so cool. We're in this bitch. Live chat. How's everybody doing, by the way?
Someone's barbecuing around here.
Woo!
I smell red meat that needs to be
Tis the
eaten by
season, motherfuckers.
It's true.
So, Reverse Live and Frak in the studio with me today, ladies and gentlemen. No, not LOD.
Frak goes in the oven early. We're getting some.
Yeah, nice. Fredo won't come home from LA, so it's unfortunate. We've been trying to get him to come home. I think he's gonna come home tomorrow, and then we'll have Fredo on the show next week. But for now, it's fucking LOD light with your boy Frak. And can we get
LOD light diet LOD?
Can I get a fat tire over here? I gotta wait for Rory to hear that on the delay. Fuck this live shit. Can't even get beers in real time, bro. All right.
Wait 20 seconds.
Okay, guys. So, how's the stream? Everything sound good? Everything look okay? Let us know, man. Fucking, I don't know. We working on it.
Could you hear me? I know you can hear me. I'm loud as fuck. So,
talk to him.
I got you.
The only time he's ever talked with his chest around me ever. Right
Blue said he's fucking coming for you, Frak.
Who?
Blue.
The boy Blue.
The boy Blue, the legend. The legend of
He's
the boy
supplied
Blue.
very many good times.
Don't know who that is, but ain't
He
nobody
makes the
coming
ill
for me.
salsa player.
Yeah.
And you finna know about it. And you finna know
salsa.
about it. How is that? How can they not
Steak
hear?
salsa.
How can they not hear Frak and the mic is pointed directly at Frak?
Yeah.
It's craziness.
Talk with your chest, bro.
Plus, you're like half smoking that blunt. This is terrible.
All right. Frak's not gonna.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Cool. So, Dirtbag Dan Show. Hey guys.
Done with the show. He's like,
I don't know if you noticed, but we're pretty close to 20,000 subscribers. So if you're in here and you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. Tell your fucking friends to subscribe. We're going to do something dope when we hit 20,000. We always, when we hit those big milestones, we do something special. We'll drop a special episode, do some shit.
I'm gonna drop that porno y'all been asking about.
We'll do a caddy slap Frak reenactment situation. You know what I mean? Just try and relive the fury in the ring and shit.
Nobody's slapping me.
Frak's a gangster. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that in the microphone? I know that shit registered. Frak Lives Matter. Okay, so yeah. What else? BOTZ8 tickets and VOD. Yes, we are doing VOD. Will be available this Friday, right?
Wait, what's VOD?
Video on demand.
Oh, we're
Which
doing on
means-
demand?
Yeah,
Is this
yeah,
our
yeah.
first one?
Yeah, this is the first video on demand. So you guys will be able to watch
My
the
mom's
battles
gonna be proud.
the next day. You know what I mean? And then they will be on demand up until all the battles are released. So good shit. Yeah, and then the tickets will be available as well at our new website, botzbattles.com. Stop drinking beer out of the weed bucket. I bet you there's hella weed in that bucket at one time. So
No,
I bet
I
you
didn't really drink anything. I just wanted the people at home to think I was a savage.
you catch the flavors. Listen to the story of the bucket, right? So we realized the familiar is pretty small to be pouring into. So fucking Cody, I get him the bucket, and he's like, "Yeah, I'll drink out of the bucket. That's cool."
That's his first instinct.
He's right off the bat. He's just gonna fucking make a
My
bubbling
little cauldron.
make a bubbling cauldron. Good shit. The bubbling brew
No one
cauldron.
texted me the link, and I'm back at 3% now. Let's do something about this guy.
Okay, hey, it's just go to the Dirtbag Dan TV on YouTube or whatever. It's on our channel, Counterproductive.
I need to see chess versus reverse live for those struggle bars.
Well, that's got to come to me,
What
player.
you know about drinking 40s out of a butter bowl?
Yeah, boy, we went hard on the struggle shit last week. It was pretty fucking fun. Shouts out to Big T for always having the most entertaining Instagram. There was a hella funny video where it was a dude that looked like him was getting a bobo, and he was like, "Don't." He's like, "Oh, that's me, player getting head in the bushes." Watching the funny shit. He was getting a kick. He just finds these World Star clips and fucking,
Getting a blowy.
getting a blowy. All right, so
That's my new rap name, Getting a Blowy.
botzbattles.com. We have a website, and yeah, like I said, the full lineup, with the exception of maybe one or two surprise battles that I'll lay on you guys as we get closer to the event, will be announced on Friday, and you guys will be able to get tickets. Someone was asking me about VIP. We don't fucking do VIP at Bots.
Never tried, never will.
Everybody is a VIP at Bots, and you ask, oh, well, how is that possible? Well, we don't have a green room for these fucking battlers, so they have to hang out. Cody, you got to turn the volume down.
I did. I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready. So yeah, they have to hang out. The battlers are just out. There is no green room, so they don't have a place they can hide from you. Most of the time, they're just standing out front smoking weed. So everyone's a VIP. Really, like the VIP is legit out front of the club most of the time. So if you want to be in the VIP, you don't even really need to pay to get in, I think, man. You can just fucking... If your whole goal is just to kick it and smoke weed with battlers, I shouldn't even tell you this, but you ain't got to pay to get into the event. You just got to kick it on First Street, and you'll be cool.
I'll smoke your weed with you. If I'm not on probation by then.
Yeah, there's stipulations. Cody's ordinarily...
I can still do acid, though, so...
His ordinary payment package has been adjusted based on probation, which I got to tell you, I'm pretty peeved about, guys. I'm not into it.
We'll still, yeah.
So, yeah, and then we announced...
I like Fago now, though, so...
All right!
I'll create a Fago.
Still iffy on the Juggalos, but he loves the Fago, guys, so he's halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so check it. We announced the lineup for the first ever BOTZ tournament. And the first round of the tournament is going to be happening at day one of BOTZ 8. That'll be at the back bar. Yeah, we announced day one. I just did it because these fuckers just kept bugging me, bro. As soon as they found out that Solid Theory won the performance of the night, they were like, who am I battling? Who am I battling? Every day I'm getting a new message from another motherfucker. So I was like, all right, I'll just put the tournament out right now.
Yeah.
So first round of the tournament, we got MC Dammit versus Maniacal.
Okay.
That's a dope battle, right?
That's actually the best two people in the whole shit, probably.
Well, look, this is what I said.
Oh, no, you know, I lied. There's fucking...
Because Cypher's in that
yeah,
bitch.
never mind. Yeah. Looking at the name Solid Theory and Night are tight, too. Not to... No,
and
Ohms, fuck.
Come on.
I'm fucking up. Sorry, guys. I retract everything I said.
Though?
But I'll tell you this.
But Dammit versus Maniacal is fire.
That's like the frat party versus the liberal arts degree.
It is.
There you go.
The
baseball team versus the theater fucking drama club.
The classic.
Fucking drama geek versus the fucking...
Could you guys, like, edit some, like, fucking
Yes.
80s movie mantra type shit with, like, this, like, going down?
Well, this was my mindset behind setting up the tournament. I don't know if anybody's ever set up a tournament before. But, like, usually I feel like what people do when they set up these things is they go, okay, this is who I think is going to be at the end of the tournament. So I'll kind of like clear a path for them, right? And like, or I'll put people, you know what I mean? They'll like set up the battles to where they don't put like these matchups. Like you said, okay, Dammit and Maniacal might be the two best dudes in the tournament.
Yeah.
I put them together round one because I think that's a great battle.
It's a good
and
pace
ultimately,
setter too, yeah.
whoever wins any of these battles, the two best people are going to be in the end no matter what. So instead of trying to like imagine who's going to win and focus on matchups later, I'm just like, best matchups absolutely now, today. You know what I mean? So Maniacal, Dammit on that whole list, that's like, okay, best matchup right there for Maniacal, best matchup for Dammit. Next one, Ohms versus Robo.
Let's go.
Wow.
Amazing, right?
I love that battle.
Hella energy from both of those dudes, right? But it's different kinds of energy, so it's like it's a super high energy battle no matter which way you slice it. But the styles are way different. I feel like Robo is way more polished, and Ohms is way more like has these stunning moments. You know what I mean? Like gets the whole fucking audience into the shit. So like, it's I think anybody counting Robo out is making a mistake, and I don't think Ohms is the type of person to count anybody out in a tournament. But it should be an interesting battle. You know,
that's
what I mean?
like techies versus the Mexican dudes they're gentrifying. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Ohms once described himself to me as your homeboy neighbor that will come drink a 40 and freestyle with you. And I was like, that's the most accurate shit of all time. Shout out to my boy Ohms.
So, and then next up we have Cypher versus Digo.
Okay.
This is a dope battle. I think both of these dudes are as far as the writing goes, 2 of the better writers in the tournament. You know what I
Digo's
mean?
fairly new to it too. I don't know how long
He's not,
been
yeah,
rapping,
but no,
like, to
definitely
the
not
scene,
as long as Cypher. And
No,
that's
for
another
sure, yeah,
contrast
yeah,
in this one, as you have one of the newer dudes against one of the guys who's got a little more experience. But I feel like their writing is very complex in different ways. Cypher kind of sets up schemes, you know what I mean? And what's his name? Digo Bar is like
He's
bar
a
for
punchline-
bar. It's a punchline
yeah,
guy,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's both like the writing is it's in depth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after that, the final matchup is Night the Poet versus Solid Theory. And Solid Theory had just a crazy standout performance and won the performance of the night in the last one. I think rightfully so. Him and KH, I would have tossed it up between either of those two, just based on whatever you like style wise. And then Night the Poet reminds me a lot of KH in the sense that he just has like a really slick, laid back delivery. You know what I mean? Both again really good writers too, though. I like Night, and I like
Night has the ill pen. He fucking has a lot of cool shit.
So it's bar for bar. It should be a good battle. Styles are way different. You know what I mean? And then both of these dudes are coming from different parts of the country to come battle here, so there's no home field advantage. That's the travel battle too. I try to also set those up right. Like I don't want to put the guy from out of state against the guy from San Jose. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ultimately, like the more we can be neutral ground for these battles where people are coming from out of state, the better. So that's the tournament.
Lots
right
of
there.
diverse styles in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
All encompassing.
Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job of like putting together a diverse tournament. Like there's a bunch of other dudes that could be in this tournament. You know what I mean? Like I think people were wondering why you weren't in the tournament. Sam Colt, it was a matter of him not having dates available. But and then
boom, linked up, y'all.
Damn, that took a minute, bro.
Patron could have been in the tournament as well. But yeah, it's great, and I think that whoever wins this tournament is gonna be like, they're gonna have some fucking clout. You know what I mean? There's gonna be some weight to throw around. They're gonna be a little bit more of a standout character, and hopefully that leads to looks in different leagues. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone was asking me today. We did a live on Talkback, and they were like, "Are you protective of the battlers from your league?" And I'm like, "Well, define protective, right? Like, do you mean
Dad
like
just
if
wants y'all to shine?
If you make if you're making fun of like Frak online, I'm not gonna come fucking like White Knight and try to be like,
yo,
fucking leave him alone, bro. He's fucking tight, bro."
My boy said that the boom mic, the single mic's clean. Like it sounds actually cooler than our other shit.
Whatever, fool.
I'm just throwing that out there.
All right, player boy. We ironed out the kinks, man. We had some major technical
You
difficulties.
should have seen this before, dude. I was over here plugging all kinds of cords in, pressing buttons. It was all me. I had to fix it.
Technical Cody.
Dan definitely.
Technical code.
Shit.
Drinking beer out of bucket.
No, but look, like I'm not protective in that sense, and I'm not protective, and I'm definitely not protective in the sense that like I don't want these fools to go battle for other leagues. Yeah. I encourage them to battle as much as possible because I think it's not any one battle that's going to get you there. It's going to be all the fucking battles you do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, no, I'm not protective of these motherfuckers at all. And like I'm pretty mean to them just on the 1-to-1 too.
Yeah.
So.
Not a good hurt person. But I think my dad growing up was too nice to me, and having a strict dad who kind of doesn't give me kindness, it makes me want to work harder, you know what I mean?
Whatever, dude.
So your daddy issues are perpetuated through Dirtbag Dan.
That's tight. That's cool. We worked that out. Whatever, man. It's not gay, man.
I don't mean that like you blow dudes. I mean that in like you stepped on my new shoes.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. I can't argue that. I can't argue that. Yeah, man. Okay, Frak. Who the fuck does Frak battle, right? Because this fucking guy.
No one apparently. He just.
I offer him battles, bro. Like, but he's very particular about who the fuck he wants to battle. So
if it doesn't rhyme with Herda Book or Blue Smurf, I'm not really interested.
Who's Blue Smurf? Sue Surf? Dude, Frak versus Sue Surf. Imagine if you saw that on a card.
Shit.
He's all yup.
That makes all the sense in the world.
Hashtag free Frak.
All right. I mean, seriously. All right. Like, okay, let's have some fans throw out some suggestions.
Who do you want to see Frak battle?
Who should Frak battle?
Yeah.
And don't
let
say
me know.
me because I met his mom and I already tried battle.
And I met his mom, and she offered me a wonderful beverage.
Yeah, it was cold water. She wanted to cook for him too, not in the like sexual way.
She wanted to cook for him too. She wanted to cook for him. Oh, come in here, boy. Come in here, boy.
If you ever met my mom, she's always fucking whipping and listening in the fucking.
She's trying to cook it up. Come in
She
here.
was blasting Young Thug, and she's like, "Hey, Frak, man, can I get you some fried chicken?"
What, fool?
Okay.
All right, man. It's so easy to get distracted when we go live like this.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. What else was we talking about?
Oh,
yeah.
they were giving me
Frak.
suggestions.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I think we might have gave them lag time to catch up to our madness and shit.
All right, here we go. Where do I look at?
Cheddar cheese, that'll go down eventually once I do more King of the Dot battles.
Yeah, man. Okay, like that's the other thing too. Like, I don't know. Like, nah, Cheddar's in the realm, right?
Cheddar's good.
Cheddar's in the realm. That would be a great battle. I'd like to
think
set
you
that up. I
versus
don't know
someone like
if that's
you versus A-Ward would be cool or some shit like that. You guys would.
I'd like to battle A-Ward. You could brand it as like Christian versus Jew type thing.
I didn't
but
even
then
think about it like that.
Yeah.
Why do we always gotta brand shit?
I just think you guys like.
Frak's
like,
always culturally
you guys
branding
write-
our battles.
You guys
bro.
write in like angles, like you guys like when you like both you guys like approach your guy like me. I'll have like two verses about I can just rap at anybody, and then my third will be like personal.
This feels the
And then-
clickbait battle king over
Yeah.
here, dude.
No.
He's like fucking. Is there any Nazis that battle? Is Hollow Hand still battle? Can we get Hollow Hand? Will you shave his head? I'm just thinking like with the way we could label it.
Nazi
Hey,
blow
how are you-
smoke
how are
in
you
Jew's
guys-
face.
Nazis blow smoke.
How are you guys?
And I
seeing the
persevere.
comments? How do I see these comments? My iPhone 5
I got
is
you,
saying
man.
"Nah, player." Wait, that's not it. Hold on. It just said, "Are you serious? You have an iPhone 5."
Are you serious?
That's what
You
it
know what
said.
I'm
And I was
on
like,
five.
whatever.
Change up, player.
Versus Pharaoh versus
Yeah.
A-Ward.
Well, you got the link, so.
Pharaoh, yeah, we tried actually to get Pharaoh, and he wasn't available for this, so.
That's my
No.
guy, right?
But yeah, that was the battle we tried.
Frag versus Pariah in a smoke off.
Woo!
Do you remember yo,
Fire!
okay, that brought me. I just fucking like when you get reminded of something and your brain just warps back to like when it happened. Yo, when I battled Pariah, if anyone who doesn't know what that means, this fool took a blunt from like Lush before the battle, and he fucking like he went and like blew the smoke out immediately and did not inhale. And he goes. Like, I feel like he just ripped it and shit, and like it became this fucking like.
Oh, there was on rap music. There was a
Yo.
little gif of it and shit.
And it came back later when they did. Remember when everyone was doing that like Thug Life? When
Hey,
that
yeah,
shit
you're
was, like-
absolutely right, Boss Tycoon. Frak versus Illusion Z would have been a tight battle. Actually, would have been dope. Frak didn't think so. Had Illusion Z in the Rumble. True story. When we were like 4 people in, right? Before I locked in any of the fucking big guns, really. Had Illusion Z in the Rumble. Illusion Z hits me up the next day and he's like, I'm supposed to do this battle for A-Hat. Can you like maybe take me out of the Rumble and like maybe we could do something later? I'm like, oh, I'll take you all the way the fuck out of this shit, player. You definitely don't need to be on this card at all. And I was so mad.
AKA
I was like,
your boy had
"Fucking
foresight.
out of here.
You could, yeah.
And then I replaced him with Marv 1, Illmaculate, and Real Deal. I actually immediately replaced him with Illmaculate, and then hit Marv 1 back, and I was like, "Hey, remember how I said it was Illusion Z? It's actually Illmac. What do you think?" He was like, "All right, I'm in."
Yeah.
And then the wheels started really turning as soon as I got Illusion Z's ass out of the way. But it would have been a great battle for Frak. And I think Illusion Z would have won. He wanted to do it too. He was like, "I wanted to battle up and coming, dude." But
here we are.
without a battle for Frak.
Yeah.
What else?
See Madness.
Yeah, Madness, I fucking tried to get out of work issue. I can never get him out.
Johnny Storm.
Yanni.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna drop money on that Storm ticket.
Don't be a dick. Just
Nah,
because
that's
Storm
my
beat
guy.
me.
I'm
Yo, look,
sorry.
Storm beat me in 2012 in a tournament, so I really just can't be like supporting him after that. You know what I mean? Like,
I just like saying.
gotta stick to
I
my
just
bitter
like saying-
guns.
I just like saying rude shit. So.
yeah. Nah, it ain't even that. Like, it's also like everyone you guys are saying is like a crazy fucking plane ticket. Someone just said Dundee right now too, bro. I'd love to get Dundee out here.
I'm battling Dundee.
$1,300 plane ticket to get fucking Dundee out here.
If we're doing Dundee, I'm battling Dundee, and then Australia, you're flying me out there to battle somebody.
A-Class, God, I love A-Class. He's the man.
Did you see his last performance?
Right in front of my face.
Yes. Oh, yes.
After we smoked weed with him all day, and he was just like, "Oh, it's cool. I'm gonna do this." I'm like, "All right, are you sure, man? You want another
that
dab?"
fucking train crash. And
then I'm like, "Whatever, though." He's like, "I'm bummed." I'm like, "Fuck it." Hey, I'm like, "Let's go to the beach. You wanna go see the ocean? We're out here, bro."
Yo, you versus A-Class would actually be cool if he didn't smoke any weed all day.
Fools can't smoke weed. They have to like not be allowed to smoke weed.
Well, A-Class can apparently because he.
Frak versus Dirtbag Dan. Some fucking genius proposed to Frak, me and Frak 2-on-2 versus Jeffrey and Dunch.
No, word of play.
Word of play. But I'm coming out of retirement to battle with 3 motherfuckers who can't clear $1 million on their own, bro. Shoot me in the... And guess what? That motherfucker... That's staff at King of the Dot. Thinks that's a fucking good idea. Shouts out to fucking King Fly. You're an idiot!
Oh, man.
Love you, Troy. Come on. Seriously? Fools fucking forget, bro. Like, I'm still in the top 30 most viewed in English-speaking battles, and they want me to come out of retirement to team up with fucking Boy Wonder here to battle Word of Play in his pants and his fucking watch and his fucking tightly fitting jacket.
Yeah.
And who? Who was the other person? Jeffrey. Oh, fucking Jeffrey.
I think
that's
they saw
my
your
guy.
post PPV desperation and thought they could get a little.
My
balls
post
on it.
PPV desperation.
For the sake of any people hating on me, I respect you, A-Class.
Frak versus Spire.
Holy shit.
We'll get him out. We'll get him out here. We'll get him on a plane. All right, we're done with this. We're done with this topic.
Yo, did you see Frak versus Spire?
As soon as someone said,
Yo, if you bring a fedora, hell yeah.
Frak versus Daniel Blackton, now we're fucking talking, player.
Hey,
I'm
now
ready for the rap assassin.
Now we're cooking with fucking gas,
first of
player.
all-
What's up, dude?
First of all,
Your boy don't want it, dude.
I was
I know.
offered.
All the good battles. No Shame, he don't want it, bro. He don't
Wait,
want it.
I thought-
We're gonna have to put No Shame and Blackton together because everyone's scared of those two.
Because
Like, no
Daniel
one wants to get in
Blackton's
the ring
got
with
the
the rap
nicest
assassin.
pin on the planet, bro.
What are you doing, fool?
I was offered Daniel Blackton, and I said nah because I was scared, not because like I was like, no way, bro.
You were saying there's
the
no-
rap assassin.
You were saying there's no VIP, but I heard there's like a spend the day with Daniel Blackton, like $200 package that you can get.
That's real VIP, bro.
That's directly through Daniel Blackton and Associates. Like, man, we don't actually like that's a
I got you,
promotion.
man.
It's part of the stipulation of his contract. Like, if we have a Daniel Blackton battle, we also have to promote VIP Daniel Blackton experience and shit. And you get to roll
Well,
around.
That's for real.
Take dabs with the kid, bro. He always keeps that high grade.
Hey, to
Lily,
me, like-
you gotta stop this. I love you, but you can't be up here right now. Jesus Christ. I feel like an abusive father.
Let's talk about Daniel Blackton's fucking phenomenal chin to chest beard that he has that completely eclipses his neck. That shit is
He's the real one.
that shit is setting trends. I like saw this thing in Italy where it was a magazine. Don't ask me why I was reading it, but it was like this full I don't know where this is going.
Abort! Abort!
Yeah,
Abort joke!
I was gonna try to weave some
So
shit.
abort joke! Abort joke! We're out! We're out! We're out!
Oh man.
Frak, you got a moment in white boy history for us?
Man,
for
this is a
today?
very Frak-centric Dirtbag Dan show.
You're sitting in the middle, fool.
I don't like talking about myself as much as you do.
Someone said Frak versus Dan's dog. Battle went down already.
Yeah, actually,
guess who
I
lost?
got 3-0.
Frak
bro.
got 3-0'd.
I got 3-0.
Clearly got 3-0'd by the
I
pup.
got Don DeMarco'd by that shit.
Yeah, that's in the books, player. We had to vault that battle.
Here, Frak, you simmer on your shit. Could I do
Yeah,
this?
yeah.
Okay, yeah. It's time. Reverse Live's gonna review
'Cause I
40.
just mixed it
Ain't gonna
and-
hurt nobody. We're just dancing. Ain't gonna hurt no. I'm doing the Running Man. You can't see my legs, but we're just dancing. All right.
Yo, check it out. My boy Robust said I should mix Corona and lime pepino. Pepino. Gatorade.
So what's that? That's like the.
It's like cucumber.
What would we call that though? Is that like the Paisa 40 or?
I don't know. I guess so, cause like this is very Latin. Shit's getting Latin.
That's extra Latin, bro.
It's smelling Latin in there too. It actually smells real fresh.
Ooh.
All right, let's check it out.
That young Pepino. So this was shouts out to Robust. This was Robust idea.
Robust, my man's. We're gonna new group, Pepino Boys.
The Pepino Boys.
The Pepino Posse.
Uh,
Pepino. All right, let's. I'll just turn into Italian to speak Spanish. Look at what happened to that blunt?
I put it out.
Oh fuck. Well, I'm gonna need it after this.
I like roaches.
The suspense.
Been fucking with backwoods heavy. Backwoods
Yo,
roaches.
this is fan-fucking-tastic, bro. This is hella good. Shouts to Robust. That shit's delicious. It just tastes like some like it
Oh
was
my
like
God.
made in a bar and you have it in a cup or something.
Damn, that actually tastes like a $14 mixed drink.
Yeah, no, it tastes like a mixed drink. Like someone made it at a bar for me. It didn't suck, by the way. It's really good. It's like classy almost. It's almost like I didn't pour Gatorade in a beer.
Yo, you could like pour this over some ice, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's
You know
almost
what
like
I'm
someone
saying?
like
If
made
there was
this
like
shit.
some little fucking like some little cucumber pieces in there and shit, and a fucking.
If you poured it over ice and put an umbrella in it, you didn't. And yeah, cucumbers of course.
What's the
But fucking-
Gatorade slogan?
The Gatorade slogan? If you can't play sports, you're fucking whack. That's what it is. If you're,
it's we don't sponsor the spelling bee, Frak.
I guarantee I could run you all in basketball.
I'm
Fine,
probably.
yeah, sure.
I've
Cody's, he doesn't look like he's in the shape for it. And frankly, I'm not either. So
I've only lost 2 fights in my life.
there you go. There you go.
So it doesn't matter how much basketball you play when I'm body slamming you through a roof of a car.
So Pepino, aka the Paisa 40.
Yeah. I'm gonna give this a 40 out of 40 because this is crazy good.
Ooh, 40 out of 40.
Oh, this is technically a 32, but let's just imagine.
Ooh, so it's 32 out of 32.
It's a 32 out of 32,
It's 32
yeah.
out of 32.
Good, thanks,
Which
man.
is still good.
That's still the maximum.
It's not as good as 40 out of 40, but it's good.
It's not.
Just by volume, it's not as good as 40.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't got that malt either. So
Have we hit a 40 out of 40?
Yeah, the OE.
OE and OJ.
OE and OJ.
Yeah, yeah, it's 40 out
Forever
of
my
40. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
baby.
What's the policy on sending Australian beer for reverse?
Oh, what do you mean? Fuck, yeah.
Send whatever the fuck
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
If
Come
you
on.
want me to drink, like I've been saying this, dude. Send me fucking 40s that I can't get here. Like even if it's in the States, I can't. Like they don't have Bush 40s here that I've found. I can't find Schlitz. If you could send me a Schlitz, I know that there's like I've seen on like Instagram and shit people who have 40 ounce like they like me they like are connoisseurs of the 40 ounce shit. There's like places that make craft 40 ounces and like in other states. And if you fucking have those, please fucking send them to me. I will shout you out on the show. I will drink this shit and I will be forever indebted to you. If I show up in your state, I will beat the dog shit out of someone who's done you wrong.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. And yeah, just hit me up. I'll give you the address. I'll let you know where to send
Yeah,
said
Reverse
beer.
Live doesn't have Wi-Fi, so just hit me up. I got his mama's address. And
He does. And not in a sexual
no, not
way.
in a
Not
sexual
in a
way.
sexual
I
way.
consider her a good friend. Someone I can confide in.
If I keep saying not in a sexual way, people are gonna think you boinked my
I
mom.
fucked his
Pretty much,
Yeah, I
like,
said
definitely.
boinked. What's up?
Boy, it's a real classy guy.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fun. Do you got a white boy?
All right, drop that white boy shit.
I know you. Just tell us about your life, man.
I really feel like there's a misconception that I'm whiter than I am, but last episode there was this
I think
misconception.
that misconception is with yourself,
Well,
and it's
I don't know.
you're absolutely whiter than you think you are.
We were
Go on. I'm
you
sorry.
guys,
Okay,
you guys are
we were playing-
Suburbia LP.
we
this
were-
dude's from the burbs.
We were playing.
Yeah, I never
Well,
did, for
I've
sure.
never played beer pong on the
No, okay, I'm
whitewater
white.
rafting.
That's not my point. I'm not trying to take. But I think the new misconception last episode was that like I somehow don't get pussy, which I feel like was more hurtful.
Oh,
Hey,
That was more.
who
hurtful.
said that?
You did, man.
Who
And
said-
you know me, double OP, bro.
Yo, yeah, I was
Double
just gonna say this. Frak actually one weekend went to LA and he got the nickname Double OP because he got 2 different pussies
Nice.
back to back
Nice.
both days. That's my man
Scumbag.
Frak right here.
Real mature
Nah,
guy.
respectfully too.
Yeah, I bet.
He told
Thing
me.
is, bruh.
What do you want, bro? Do you want to be the
Okay, Frak gets
respectful
pussy.
guy that's sweet to the ladies,
Tell
or the
us
one that
about-
knocks out
I'm
these
both,
toes?
bro. I'm both.
All right,
And you guys just don't know the game.
All right, okay, all right. Tell me something.
Mild
then. Shit.
feminism and having sex every night. There's not a night I
Mild
don't have sex.
feminism.
He said there's not a night he don't have
there
sex.
is-
This fool said
I'm-
mild feminism.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta beat your dick and watch cartoons, though, bro.
Oh yeah, as a married man who
Come
like,
on, dog.
when you can knock it down every
it's
night,
like
you make a
sometimes
conscious
it's
decision.
like, do you want to go? You
Sometimes-
don't have to go fuck. It's like, oh man, Dragon Ball marathons.
Come on.
Blah, let's watch this. That's all it is.
Call of Duty, like I'll
I don't
get new
play Call
maps
of
out
Duty.
tonight. You know what I
Anime
mean?
is what
Like,
keeps my ass home and the big dick.
Oh wow.
okay. Yeah, well, whatever.
Anyway.
Frak, you knock bitches. Okay. What does that have to
Frak
do with
gets
you?
pussy. His
What
nickname
does that
is
have to do
Double
with your
OP.
extra Caucasian life, bro?
I'm just
I've
tired
never
of
been
these
to Coachella.
misconceptions, man.
Yeah.
Yo,
I was watching the
it's-
last show live while I was fucking a girl.
People think.
and I was
He said a girl too. He had to clarify.
Girl.
He said it was a girl.
Hey, Frak,
lady, a pretty
Frak-
lady.
Frak be fucking so much he even fucks dudes just cause. Like he's so like inclined.
Fuck it, honestly.
He's so inclined to fuck that night that he'll just snag
Got
it.
something.
Pepino
Something's gotta
Bossy,
get-
bro. That's something to do.
Pepino boy.
Something's got to get knocked, Claire. Something's got to
Yo,
get
this
knocked.
shit's going hella left. What's up?
Said, I won this Tourette's tournament.
Hey,
None of these bitches fucking with me. Okay.
so this one's dressed like one.
Options.
All right, another
Options,
misconception.
player.
I don't have sex with dudes.
All right, whatever, man.
People always think I'm an alcoholic, and that's not true.
Whew. All right. Anyway, moment in white history. I guess we can take it back to my Jewish middle school, Brandeis Hillel Day School.
That's a good place to take it for sure.
Eighth
Let's
grade.
take it there.
This is around the Obama-Hillary Clinton prelims. You know
Is this
what
like a private?
For the
school?
record, my middle school
Yeah.
is called.
Okay, so
Rancho
there
San
we go, right
Justo.
there, Frak. That's why
No,
like that's why we do moments in Caucasian history with Frak, because I didn't go to a private school. In fact, I don't even know anybody who went to a private school. Cody, did you go to a private school?
No, I went to Rancho San Justo.
So that's why, though. That's just in case you're wondering. Because I'm sure there's a bunch of dudes you hang out with that are Asian, black dudes, Mexican dudes, and they're all super Caucasian. Regardless of their actual ethnicity, just based on their upbringing. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing, Frak. I think you should be proud of your culture.
No,
your heritage.
I am, but you keep talking, you fuck around and get popped.
By who? What's the name of the middle school again? They go,
Brandeis Hillel Day School, man.
They finna ride. All right,
got
go
the
on. I'm sorry.
Pepino Posse, the
Tell them
kosher
the story.
boys.
It was
sorry.
my man right
I'm
here.
sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
know what I did? This is a separate story, but I didn't drug deal, man. I was a ham dealer because it was a kosher school. So I was out there by the
Yo.
lockers. I was dealing cold cuts for gushers.
Did fools really? Were
Yo,
fools really like
that's the-
on that shit?
That's
Like,
fire. That's like
Yeah.
one of the most fire childhood stories I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You selling ham for gushers, man?
Ham for gushers.
yo, that's like goes.
That's like
every lunch.
that's like literally that's like
you're breaking
you're-
God's laws.
you're almost like in an
Honestly,
episode of
fuck
Ed, Ed, and
God,
Eddie right
bro.
now. Like that's how like fucking cartoonish that sounds to me. It's like you're selling ham for candy. It's like what
the plank
what
and
Cartoon Network episode of what the fuck ever.
Juju and Jewy.
Yeah.
All right. Where were we? Oh yeah. So at this ham dealing school, there were actual girl gangs. Just showing
Hell
you
yeah.
how real shit
So it was like the Warriors.
It was like the Warriors, but the females were the ones. It was the Melvs and the Behergels, so they were abbreviated for their names. And the Melvs were like the bad girls who were like giving tug jobs at the bar mitzvahs and like
Tight.
getting down. And then the Behergels were like the good girls who were like obviously.
What's
the
a
super,
Behergel?
That's like their names. Like it was like Bridget, Harriet. You know what I mean? Like
Virgil,
yeah.
yo, that's cool.
Shit.
Yeah, let's go.
So the
Fucking
Belms and
tight.
Behergels had some serious beef.
Of course.
Because like the Behergels were like salty that they were like all the guys were like video chatting with the Melvs and like showing their titties and stuff.
Yeah, because they're giving tug jobs. Fucking duh.
Beat some dick.
Anyway,
that's what I was trying to say earlier.
the Behergels were super Hillary supporters, and all the guys were super pro Obama, and these every day this
In
girl
middle school, y'all cared about
8th grade
politics and shit like that.
yeah.
All right, cool.
So this girl LB was being super like Hillary, and we were all like every day she would be like she's gonna win, and then Obama won. So the day she won, me, my friends Sam, we like raised her in the air. We're like Obama. She ended up like calling the principal, and we went to the principal's office.
Nice.
Me, Sam, and we had this strict principal, Mr. Biscard.
Yo, Me, Sam, and Sam is the cartoon where you sell ham the candy. That's what it's called. That's what it's called. Me, Sam, and Sam. Every episode starts with you at a locker,
man.
pulling half out,
Okay.
pitching, and then
Okay.
All
But
right.
this
pitching.
story is fucking magical. Junior high kids are arguing
The
about
Behergels
politics.
and the Mells.
They're arguing about politics, and they get into a confrontation, a joyous confrontation, celebrating the president's election. Took it a little too far.
All right.
Go on.
It was extra. So
Wait. Was this chick a Mel or a Virgil?
Behergel, clearly.
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 Because if she was a Mel, she would have just tugged him off in the bathroom.
Exactly.
Plus, she would have been down with Obama from the gate.
Yeah.
Because the Mels like black dudes.
Honestly, a Melv is married to a black dude.
For
currently,
sure.
So, hashtag white guilt. But
Huh.
we're dealing
Obama
now.
likes hand
We're in
jobs.
this is past Mel's and Virgil's. We're in Mr. Biscar, who's like the strict principal.
Yeah.
And the dude had like a crook in his neck, so he'd walk around like this, and he'd be like, Sam, Alex, I need you guys to stay here all day and silence. And we had to be silent. But at one point, he's like, I need to take a bathroom break. So he leaves. Then he's probably gone for like half an hour. I think he had a meeting. And my friend Sam Blakesburg is this ginger kid who, like, this dude has no soul. Like, gingers have no souls. I don't believe that myth. But this dude is messed up. Like,
Is he a ginger?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Blakesburg. He's a crazy kid.
They don't have souls. They can just pretend they do sometimes.
He just had a rough, man.
Yeah.
Got picked on.
He was like the bully though, like that says something about
There you
Brandeis.
go.
Like he was the alpha male. But anyway,
Odell
he was like,
rules.
I need to take a shit. And we're like, dude, don't leave, go to the bathroom. Like, what if Biscar comes back? We're gonna all get in trouble. He's like, you're right, I'll just take a shit here. So we're like, what? And he crouches down by Mr. Biscar's like cords in the corner of his room, pulls his pants down, and just takes a hot, fresh shit in the principal's office.
That's fire.
It was, and I like,
That's
it was
tight.
That
wild,
kid,
dude.
that kid's deranged.
He's deranged.
You're right.
That kid's
Yeah.
deranged.
And the
he
most-
has mental problems.
And the fuck
Because
part,
if you poo somewhere, mental problems.
In front of people and
Oh,
like
anywhere if you
and
poo like
fully
that.
aware that someone's gonna find your human shit. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
be like that was a dog, bro.
No,
It's
no,
like
no,
a
no,
giant
no.
fucking hunk of
and
shit.
the most fucked part
So
about
y'all
it,
are stuck in this
with
room.
gushers and
We're
Did you
just
leave
stuck
the
in
room
this
when
room.
he shit?
well, the most fucked part about it is his game plan was to leave it there because there's like 1 week left of school. He's like, what can he do? Like, tell the high schools not to like admit me? And I'm like, yeah, he can do that. So I eventually like we convinced him to like go to the bathroom, get a paper towel, and scoop it. But instead of like nicely scooping it, he like
smeared it.
smeared it with a shit rainbow against the white wall, like literally this shape, and
Whoa.
smeared it out. And like,
And what did you? Are you guys in the room the whole time?
we're in the room, and he
Smelling it?
he
It
took a
was-
picture on like his Motorola Crazer and texted it to everyone, which was like to show
I
him.
would have fucking the minute the kid shit, I would have been like, all right, I'm out.
But the thing was, we
I'm
Yo,
like,
I would have
sorry.
been like,
But
that
that-
dude shit.
and
on
I would
the
have just
floor.
been sitting outside.
I don't
You
care.
I'd have been like, what are you? Why are you outside? Because
Because
full shit.
I would
in
have
there.
snitched because that dude's not my fucking
No,
friend.
fuck
more.
no. If you shit.
That fool needs to be locked up and put
He's
away for the rest
mental.
of his fucking
He's a
life.
fucking deranged
Nah,
person.
man.
He's probably taking lives right
But
now.
hey, shit was
never
good.
snitch, bro.
Never seen by the code, bro.
That's why these dudes are whiter than me,
Yeah,
bro. You
like
never
these-
snitch when your friend shits.
Hey, fool, all that shit goes out the window as soon as you shit
As
in a
soon as
room.
you
If
shit
we're
on-
like in a room and you shit, and
Here's
then it's
the
like,
thing, Frak.
hold me down, player.
Here's
No,
the
fuck
thing.
you, dude. I can't hold you down.
I'll let
no
you
more.
in on this little secret. This dude was gonna blame that shit on one of you guys, because that deranged maniac was not gonna take credit for it. Well, not to an adult anyway. He would have. He's probably still talking about that in the mental ward.
Yes, but anyway, the fucked part about it is his game plan. His game plan was to leave it. Like, he was gonna leave the shit there, and we are rather like the kids who just like can't stop laughing at everything. So Mr. Biscar comes back, and we've practiced. We're like, we're not gonna laugh. We're gonna be still. He walks back in. He's with his crooked neck. He goes like.
He had to have smelled human shit, bro.
He's like, it smells in here, boys. And we just lose it. We start laughing. But luckily, the dude never found out. And, like...
So you guys just said... It probably smelled terrible the rest of the time, right?
Yeah, I think, like...
And he didn't know that there was shit in it?
No, he didn't. Well, it was scooped, so, I mean, he
Scooped
never...
Hey, teachers got to be dealing with that shit all the time. Because one time, me and my boy Matt got popped, and we're, like, for, like, some dumb shit in class, and we had to stay... after a class and like do some shit, and then the teacher left the room, and this fool just went and pissed in the corner of her room.
Yo, check this out.
And I was like, it's not shit, but I was just like, damn, that's wild.
Pissing
Reckless.
and stuff's like way less. Like,
but still,
rare.
I mean, just imagine like how many classrooms in America just have got like somewhere in that classroom someone just pissed or shit or did something foul, dude.
I pissed in my there was this thing in a metals class that you cool your fucking projects in. It's like this like water vat thing. I pissed in that one time. And also in 8th grade when we were dissecting a cow heart or a pig heart, something like that, there was like these lamps in this fool's room. His name was Mr. Brown, and there were these high lamps that like have the bulb on top. And I laid fat from the heart over all of them, and it just cooked them and smelled like nasty cooking flesh.
That's
like,
fucking terrible.
Like the whole halfway through the class, it just smelled like crazy. And this guy was like, "What's that smell like?" And I was just like, yo, this is... And even me, I knew what was going on, and I was like, this smells bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it was like hot, dead flesh. Like, just cooking on fucking light bulbs.
Hey, like,
I also...
go ahead, fool.
I used to make these things. I used to cut off the top of, like, milk cartons like that. And I'd put a balloon in the middle and rubber bands around the outside so you could put rocks in it and just fucking blah, just ding motherfuckers. And this fool had this lamp on his desk, same teacher, and it was kind of shaped like this, and it was green. And one day I just had one of those things and I just went, just boom, just blew that bitch apart, dude. And then he was telling me about like, it was like some family heirloom of his and shit. And I was just being a dickhead and just ruined this priceless item.
Damn.
Like, oh man, Mr. Brown, I'm sorry.
Mr. Brown.
Yeah, that's foul, man. That's foul.
But I never shit.
I'll tell you what, that was a great Caucasian story because it had some super Caucasian elements. Private school, junior high school kids arguing
shitting in front of other people.
Definitely a white.
No,
person.
it turned. But that is like
shitting.
I feel like that is that's like Caucasian madness.
Crackhead and Caucasian. That's
Yeah. Like only like you've either lost your mind from drugs,
or you're
white,
or you're just a deranged Caucasian,
like a
and you
juice
think
head
like this is
dude.
how I'm gonna.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna shit in the corner, like dudes like that. It's gonna be, oh, dude, maybe we should shit. We should just shit everywhere. Oh. And then like
And the ham dealer shit is incredible.
that's fire. I'm gonna say that's just fire.
And
Thanks, man.
That's
me,
just,
Sam, and Sam.
that's like Me, Sam, and Sam, the illest cartoon that was never made.
Woo!
The Perhergels that's cartoon material. The Mel's, maybe not hand jobs for the kids, you know.
Maybe not hand jobs for the kids.
But
Shout
Yo,
out.
but that, you know what I was gonna say is that I never fucking dissected anything in school.
really,
Never, bro.
I
I,
did
don't know
a-
if I got like when did you do that? What at what point
8th
in
grade,
school?
I started. We did a lamb eye.
Nah, man.
No, 7th grade. 7th grade was Mr.
Nah,
Brown.
man. I don't know. Was I just at like broke ass
we did
schools
like
or
Dan's
what?
like, I was just like doing
Why didn't you
dabs
get
and
the-
skating. Like, how?
No, we didn't get the. No, we didn't get. There was no point where they were like, you get the. I was waiting because I seen it on like all these
Yeah.
TV shows and shit. I was like,
We
we're
did-
gonna cut some shit
I
open
did it
one
in
day.
middle, straight up. Like,
No, you know what I think, honestly, bro. This is what I think.
I
And this
did
is
a
fucked up.
Sheep's eye.
But I
as
think
well.
that the school I went to had like I remember it had like these different like tiers of like who like the groups you were in and shit, and it was like made to like put the smart kids together and put the dumb kids together, right? And I I
They
had
don't
like
want to give no like homeboys.
I started in the
scalpels.
smart one because I tested into it, but I didn't do any of the work. So they put me into the dumb one, and I think that
They were like,
they probably
you don't get a knife.
No, I guarantee
said
they were
knife.
dissecting all sorts of shit in the smart classes, and we were just like learning fucking remedial ass shit in the other classes.
They were just like,
Because
this
I didn't,
is
I didn't-
Jupiter.
there was no point. There was no point, and I remember it's like that's one of those things where you see on like TV. There's all these sitcoms where there's like these moments where people are cutting open like frogs and shit. And I was like,
Yo,
why did
that's
I get
one
to
thing.
fucking do that shit?
One thing I always thought, like, we never did the mouse or the frog, and I always thought that was coming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We did it, but yeah, we did a
never too late.
pig heart, a lamb eye, and a worm, which was whack. Who wants to dissect a fucking worm? Whoever's idea that was, fuck you.
Stupid. I've been dissecting worms, cuz. Since I was fucking 2, just
Yeah, I'm out here. Yes, I already knew everything that was.
Well, when we're
going
gonna
on.
dissect daddy long legs, yeah, guess what? If you tear all their legs but one off, they walk in a circle.
They turn-
It's fucking. This is fucking my 4th grade education.
See,
fucking
that's like something
dividends
that
in this
that
bitch.
ginger kid was doing. He was just
just had a bunch of spiders just
Like,
walking
you
in
just
circles,
yeah, you just
and then he
walking.
shit on him. And then he took a shit all over those spiders.
He's just like watching
he's
spiders. Like
fucking
you go in his
deranged.
room, it's just spiders walking in circles. He's just smiling, watching them. Fucking weirdo.
all right.
What was his name? What was the ginger kid's name?
Time
Sam
him out.
Blakersburg. Shout you
Sam
out, bro.
Blakersburg, dude.
Time him out.
Killing
You
it.
probably murdered
Fucking
somebody. but
deranged.
Whatever.
You're probably in prison. You're fucking
Probably,
deranged.
Nah, he's
dude.
probably like a stockbroker.
No, he's actually he's writing a cartoon about like a frat comedy. It's pretty white actually.
All right,
Yeah.
let's talk about one battle rap shit, and then let's talk about something completely unrelated to
let me
battle
have a
rap.
dab first.
We'll go to questions, and we'll get the fuck out of here. Okay, first, they announced 2 battles for Massacre 3. Those battles are
Fire.
Pat Stay versus Big K,
Cool.
and fucking Arsenal versus Iron Solomon. Woo! Crazy battles, ladies and gentlemen.
Those are huge. Yeah.
What do you guys think?
I think like verdicts or.
I mean, yeah, give me the breakdown.
I
Talk to me
think
about these battles.
Pat Stay versus Big K is gonna be crazy, but like Big K does like no wrong to me, really. Like he's choked a couple times, but like that fool in my eyes is almost impossible to beat sometimes. Like
Yeah.
he's just his style is so fucking like padlocked and like you can't break it, and he just punches
Right.
and sounds fucking cool, and he's funny. And it's like it's hard to fucking like go against
And that's like
that, you know what I
pretty
mean?
much. I mean, it's home field ish.
Yeah,
him.
and but I'm saying like his shit, he has like the most diverse but same time straightforward style. It's like all this shit
Right.
coming at you at once, and it's like so hard.
Yeah,
to, like,
normally I
stand in
would-
front of, bro. The only
Yeah.
person who's ever seen him like give him like an ill ass toe up fucking
Ice?
was oh yeah, Ice did, but like Ilmac and him is like one of my all time.
Yeah, that's
that battle was
crazy.
crazy.
But then that's also if you look at that battle too, it's Ilmac, West Coast in Oakland.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying.
Ilmac
Like,
was crazy.
his-
no,
his
100%.
shit's
Ilmac is
crazy,
crazy,
man,
but
bro.
I'll tell
Ice
you
was,
what,
like,
that
fucking,
shit
bro.
doesn't play as well as what Big K is doing in
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Yeah.
And Big K at Mass
yeah,
kills
Big
it.
K-
They love Pat there too, man. That he had Calico and Hollow out there, and he did
Totally,
great.
totally. No, I agree. I think both of them have Pat, and I'm not even like discounting Pat at all. And I don't know. Like I said this at the end of the day, these dudes are both so good and they're both so consistent
Right.
that the likelihood of it being clear that one of them won is pretty slim. It's gonna be like if you're Canadian, Pat Stay won. If you're American, Big K won. And like I'm fucking American, so I'm probably at the end of the day gonna think that Big K won, just based on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just based on fucking. It's not even a national bias situation. It's about like the type of shit you like and the type of shit
Right.
you're
Yeah.
into based on your environment and how you were fucking raised
Yeah.
and what
which
you grew up listening
leads
to.
me to Arsenal. That's
Well, normally
that's
I-
straight preference. Iron versus Arsenal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean that's a battle where it's one of those ones where you're like,
That's just almost purely entertainment. to
and
me,
how the
like-
fuck is this battle like not went down before? You know what I mean? Like it's one of those handful of battles between dudes that have always been in the top 5 that it's amazing that they haven't battled. You know what I mean? Like I'd say there's so few battles like that left in battle rap. This fool, don't clear his
That's almost like
hate you. Go ahead, sorry.
that's almost like I said, it's like it's almost pure preference because like Arsenal, the reason I like Arsenal is completely opposite of why I like Iron. So it's like I think at this battle I'm just gonna kind of enjoy their performances as opposed to
I get it. Yeah.
They have opposite styles. Iron's all about being meticulous and choosing the angle and character breakdown. Arsenal's just about disrespecting spec, and I think that's gonna be to see my own religion disrespected so many. He's gonna go ham on Judaism.
And has he had an opportunity to do that? Can you think of a single? No, he didn't battle Solcon. He hasn't battled anybody. So like,
see, like that's what I mean.
Rare
like,
angles.
I can't really be like, yo, Arsenal outbarred Solomon because he probably didn't. Because Solomon's like a better rider, but performance-wise and just like a disrespectful approach.
I hate that like better rider shit too because I think when it comes down to
it's subjective.
It's totally subjective because I think that some people sometimes like simple writing is the hardest to do, like to be effective in a way that isn't like entirely complex, but like
it's performance. So that's what I mean though. What Arsenal does, only Arsenal's gonna do. I couldn't say anything that Arsenal said and sound cool. Like he's like, you stick your dick in the sherbert. Like I'd sound like an idiot if I told someone that. but he screamed that in like fucking Conceded's face and everything. It was tight. Like you know what I mean? Like
I teach when I teach in East Oakland, all those dudes have heard of Arsenal and they don't really watch much battle rap.
No, that's people ask me all the time. They're like, do you know Arsenal?
Straight up.
They met past this weekend and I was like, yeah, this dude beat Arsenal. You beat Arsenal, man? You beat Arsenal? Yeah.
Yo, like all the time, fucking everyone always knows Disaster, Arsenal, Mook, and Daylight. All like people at my job who have no fucking clue about battle rap, they'll be like, oh, you battled that? You know that guy at Daylight with the face tattoo?
They say you know the crazy Arab dude.
Yeah.
And I say, yeah.
Disaster. And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, I beat him in a battle when I was 18.
No, but yeah, the ones that come up definitely, Arsenal comes up the most.
No, all the time. Mook too, though. Like I've heard, like not recently, but I was younger more so, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, Arsenal.
I feel like Arsenal comes up like the
most common, easily.
Yeah,
like he's
easily the most common name that
him
comes up.
Him and Diz are the
and
most,
rightfully so. He's the number one most viewed dude in battle rap. And like even if like him and DNA ebb and flow, like his record is way more consistent.
He's like 2 million a battle. DNA is like 500,000 per 6 battles.
Well, it's like here and there. Like you can have some that have millions and some that have hundreds of thousands or whatever. You know what I mean? And some that have tens of thousands because he does a lot more battles with a lot smaller leagues and shit like that too. But yeah, 2 matchups for Massacre. They're fucking crazy out the gate.
Yo, you know what I never should.
Crazy.
Fuck.
And it's a 1-day card.
It's 2-day card. There's a GZ which I was actually gonna be on, but my opponent just backed out. But
so what is that? What, you can't get another battle or what?
I don't know.
Fools as pussies. You're picky. All of the.
Well, no, I was supposed to get one too, but then they went another direction with the battle. They booked someone else, and that was it. They just didn't ask me for.
I just don't want to really do.
Which is cool. Like that was gonna be the weekend before I battled the Saurus, so that probably wasn't a good idea anyway.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Because whoever it was I was gonna battle, probably it wasn't gonna be Arsenal, obviously. So probably shouldn't have skipped out on the writing for the Saurus.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I should have just asked for Arsenal at the bunker. Probably could have done that and had a mil views video. Oh, well, I'm gonna hit you up.
Speaking of which, we didn't recap the day shit this weekend. So we can't talk about everything, but we can. We could say that you and Geechee Gotti battled.
Surprise! We had like this secret little avocado set up some literally changed some shit. Like Avo fucking changed. Like he took it to some new heights this weekend. But
it's my understanding, if we're gonna like describe this in like layman's or like make it as simple as possible, put it in a sentence, is what the goal of this battle in particular and the other battles that they shot. There's 2 other battles that were shot, right?
Yeah.
The goal of these battles were to capture the best absolute quality battle that has ever been shot
Yeah,
That's
and
not an event,
no. Yeah, it was a like closed
and not even
event
like,
thing,
because it's not, and no offense to y'all, that they didn't get Arsenal and Thesaurus, and not even like not like trying to grab views on the names, but just trying to like grab some of the best rappers that are out right now, Geechee Gotti and fucking you, like writer wise.
Everyone that he fucking picked was specifically picked for like intricacy purposes of people who write like not to like you said, not to like hate on like us or anyone else saying that like other people don't write as well or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was more of a thing where it was.
If it's for YouTube, you want it to be running back bars.
Yeah,
you want it to be the type of bars that you want to watch.
He specifically told me like, I want you to rap and bar out, because like what I'm mostly known for in battling is just rapping like at people, not like my approach is more rappish. And he was like, I want you to do that. And same thing with Geechee. Geechee's very like. He raps. He's like, you know what I mean? But anyway, the quality that he did, like that was, he had his fucking, this room just like blacked out with shit, like just completely blacked out when it was lighted hella crazy. He had a smoke machine going. Yeah. And the fucking quality of the camera cost more than my fucking car probably. But like.
Dude, like lightweight, like more than like brand new cars, you know what I mean? Like more than crazy, like we're talking like tens of thousands of dollars.
No, this
like
thing
super,
was nuts.
Yeah.
He was telling me they used like this camera is used on like motion pictures and shit. Like they watch at the theater, like they've used that camera. And
because I know that was the emphasis, that the specific cameras that they were using was like the reason that it was as a big part of the whole thing. Is not only like being able to like capture the battle in a way that was just like focused on the battle, but also doing it on these cameras that were like had never been used.
Yeah, and another thing that I thought was really cool that we did was like there was like multiple takes involved to the point where there was like just angles that like are gonna switch throughout the battles, I believe, or something like that, and it's just gonna make. I've only seen like what was being done as it was.
So you guys did multiple takes and shit.
Yeah.
So were there reactions?
Fucking tight.
So
Were there reactions?
No. Well, I think essentially the room had people in it because it was like like fucking Fredo was there and like all the homie. It was like a homie event, and it wasn't even an event. It was like a homie like closed session, but. Multiple takes to ensure the best like quality of verse.
Did they keep people from reacting to the bars?
No, that's what I'm saying. The first run we did was like a regular battle, and then
fools reacted. And
so it was done like regular, like everyone gets their their reactions out, and then the rest of them were done. Just takes and shit like that, and
then no one reacted during the take.
So there was subtle like things like that. I don't know.
So is it going to be edited as a quiet room or with the reaction?
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of like factors I'm not sure about.
Well, I think that gives him the opportunity to choose. Right?
Like, that's what I mean.
Because there's like the base level like battle, the base battle that they start with, and then they can like pick the parts of the battle that were the best. And then use those individual takes to emphasize those parts of the battle. And ultimately, they would be parts where you would be rapping and not the crowd would be reacting. So,
which is, I think, the main point.
You can edit in, like, smack crowd audio or, like,
house
laugh tracks.
No, I feel like they're probably going to keep that, like, small room vibe.
Yeah,
I'm sure. That's what I was thinking, like...
It's not going to edit in a fucking crazy audience. But, I mean, like, I think that as opposed to, like, editing everybody out.
Well,
and having it be silent but the battle.
And it might change from, like, I think, like, it might change from round to round depending on what round was your best and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, like I said, that part I'm not sure about. But what I saw, like I said, on, like, the screen as they were doing it, watching, well, I can't say who it was, but I was watching the first battle go down.
Yeah.
Like, I walked in and I was, like, outside smoking and I walked in while they were doing it and I just saw it on the fucking screen and, like, right when I fucking saw it, I was like, this is that shit. It was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, it's Geechee Gotti and me had, like, a great fucking battle, and there's two more coming out. One more shot in the dark room, and there's another one with really cool scenery. I don't really want to give it away, but, like, there's really dope background on one of them.
It's my understanding that these battles it's not going to be like VOD or anything like that. They're just going to get dropped on Ruin Your Day.
Yeah, they're Kyle's little like passion project type fucking thing for his channel. Like,
well, and I talked to him on the phone today, and he said a lot of it had to do with like like most of it was funded by the actual fans of Ruin Your Day that have been donating.
Yeah, the Patreon shit. Yeah, basically that was like Kyle's like just Avo's gifting these battles to you for just being awesome fans. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, but like
The
that,
dude's the
like,
Godfather.
to be like,
Avo's the man.
I'll tell you what, because I've been knowing dude forever, and we've been working together in this shit forever, and like, there's always like, it's so fucking fun, and there's so much to like about it, but there's always like elements that are like impossible to get around, that are fucking annoying. You know what I mean? And like with the bunker, like I know that he loved that place and he had hella fun and those events were dope, but I also know that like at times it was super fucking frustrating and super like, you know, like let you down at the end of the day. Like, but this shit, like everything that he's done with this ruin your day shit,
power tools going off during Carter Dean's,
just everything, like all these things that you can't control that suck about like doing live events, like, but the way that he's done this ruin your day shit, everything has been like enjoyable for him. He hasn't like done anything that he's like is a chore in order to like, because it's usually like a suffer for the art thing.
He straight up told me that doing the watch series made him like watching battles again. Like,
I think, dude, bro, real talk.
That's like the essence.
Made me like it too.
That shit's the essence. It's like people watching battles with your friends. The reason you had fun in the first place and wanted to become a battle rapper is like basically captured. You could fucking see it in like Lush's eyes and people who like were old school dudes like that when I was a kid that I met. Like they'll watch these battles and you can see like the little like glow come back and they're like, oh man, I remember this, and then like they just warp back to their like when their younger days or when we were doing it like a long time ago, and like it's like fucking cool to see like dudes like who are probably kind of jaded to a lot of the shit like rapping and battling in general, like just have fun and just be like the essence of like why anyone likes battling is just hanging out with your friends, getting high, and watch people just
and it gives the new fans it gives the new fans that education and seasoning just tuning in. It gives the lonely battle fan,
especially
like, the
with
feeling of having friends. You know what I mean?
Mad humility too for like the battlers that like when you watch your own battles. Like when I was watching them watch me and Satire, and it's just like, oh god, like fuck, man, like
I suck.
Yeah, it's just old shit. It's just old. You know what I mean? And it's dated. And you find moments where you're like, oh, that's dope. And I guess like if like and being optimistic about it, like or looking at it, it's like that's how the foundation. That's why battle rap is where it is today. Is because people took those moments of our battles that were like 4 bars of a whole fucking 16 bar 1 minute round that were tight, and they were like, okay, that's what I need to recreate over and over and over again.
Yeah, definitely. You versus Satire was the blueprint.
What I'm saying, the point I'm trying to make is that when you watch yourself like being like in 2009, you're just like, wow, man, it's crazy that like battling has come this far, because it's so much more, it's levels more complex. And then it's like that battle in particular, I was like, oh, I clearly lost that battle. And they were like going round by round, and they're like, I don't know, you win this one, and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, I lost all 3 rounds of that battle. I remember doing that battle and feeling like I was losing all 3 rounds of that battle. It was that like
that was the worst. Like that's when I battled Diz, and that was the first time I ever was like, I feel like I got jerked super bad. I usually didn't care.
Just in general,
I should watch that one.
That shit made me mad, hungry, humble. It did. Like I my whole like attitude towards battling changed after that battle.
That was your first time actually writing for a battle, though, because wasn't the only one before that?
That was my first. Well, no, the only one before that was FLO, and I wrote, but it was like still so much looser. Like FLO was the first like.
Oh, that was Battle Bay 2. Yeah,
scratch the corner, right? Because like I literally freestyled. Yeah. But then the FLO one was my first time writing. So Satire was like my first time really writing. Like, okay, now I understand. Like when I wrote for FLO, I wasn't writing rounds. I was just writing bars, and then I went in there and I did all the bars that I remembered when I remembered them. I didn't have round 1, round 2, round 3. When I battled Satire, that was the first time I was like, round 1, round 2, round 3, this is everything that I'm going to say. I practiced on my rounds in the mirror. It was just, I had a complete understanding. And then I did all that work and I still fucking lost. And I still like felt like I lost clearly. So it was like every battle that was after that, I approached with like way more just like fucking dedication and
like you didn't want to feel that shit again
ever, right? And it was all the way,
like I hate that shit.
It was literally all the way until Clips that I felt like that ever again. Like it was, it was. I did 70 battles before I was like humbled again by like some kind of like actual defeat. Because every other battle, whether I won or lost, I knew I went out there and did my thing.
Yeah.
And it was like, that was the first time that I was like, oh shit, like you could do your thing and still take the L.
Yeah.
And after you do that once, you're like, oh, it's fuck it, bro. Because fools will tell you, they'll be like, oh, that was sick, though. You know what I mean? When you do that, and then and it's at the end of the day, it's the fucking sum total of your whole shit, and not like just one fucking shitty moment. You know what I mean? No matter how much it seems like that.
Yo, but you and Satire, my favorite thing that ever came from that battle, also that's not involved with that battle, is Mosh Jelton telling Satire in their battle, when I heard you battle Dirtbag, I thought, how did Grind Time afford a vert ramp?
That's dope.
That's like a hilarious bar.
That is a hilarious bar. Okay.
But
yeah.
we're both gonna be out there doing watches.
Yeah,
this
the
week.
watch. The thing I want to do.
Yeah. We are actually doing watch battles this week. I'll be out there on Thursday.
I want to go
I'll be
do
there
another
Sunday.
one because the one I did, it was fun, but
But it was hella people.
hella people, and like everyone was talking, and I was fucked up. So I was just letting people talk. Ilmac kept passing me Jameson, and I'd be like, and then like there would be times when like fools would ask me like things, and I just didn't. I'd just nod because I didn't want to talk, because I'd throw up. But I want to
be
go
there
back
Thursday?
and I just want to smoke and do
You're
one.
gonna be
Yeah,
in LA
I'll be there Thursday. I'm gonna be in LA Thursday and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there Sunday. And I think I was gonna do a music video for me too, which will be super
fucking
key.
crazy, bro.
Where's my music video?
What? Avo, give me a music video. I want one. All right, dude. Let's do. Let's watch some bitch butt chug lean.
Hell
and then
yeah!
We'll fucking.
This is what we've been waiting
And
for,
then we'll
folks.
go to video questions. Then we'll get out of
All right,
here.
let's put this on because I have never heard the audio. I've only seen clips that I've been shown earlier.
Because somebody sent me this because we were talking about
The delay
that
is
bitch
so
butt chugging
tricky.
Mountain Dew, and in the video where the bitch butt chugs Mountain Dew,
She says,
I've
Is yours
done
the
this.
I've done this with Lean,
Lean
before.
before.
Not the same chick, but I couldn't
Maybe
tell
it
you.
could be
Maybe
the
it
same
could be.
chick.
I don't know.
We don't know, or maybe hella bitches are out there butt chugging lean.
Someone.
Hey, let me tell you something. Like, that's a horrible waste of some qualitas. I hope you're not like pouring up that good grape in some bitch's butt. Like, for sure, like pour that
this
forward
bitch is a
in
hood
a
rat.
Sprite.
Look at how
You know what I mean?
she's
And
gross
fucking
ass
throw
hair.
a Jolly Rancher in that bitch, you goons.
This
Like,
is a
what?
little hood rat scene chick who's like trying to impress.
She's definitely used to be one of the
Shout
bands.
out.
Oh my god, I'm trying to go in my butt. Get up.
Oh, she's at a.
Yeah, there's always hella people around when someone's butt chugging.
Someone hold the bottle there.
They're directing it to her ass.
Oh my
Yo, why
god.
though? Like, I have a feeling like you gotta be so lit. And that chick is definitely like taking all sorts of stuff in the deuce after the lean goes in. You know what I mean? Because like you're so chill. Just off if you pour up a four.
All right,
You know what I mean?
about
Like
how for
you're
you're
so
at,
chill.
You're at a party, so for the rest of your night, like people are like, "Oh, that's the chick who butt chugged lean right there." You're
For the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, well you didn't see her face, but I'm sure it got out. I'm sure it was like, "Yo, this is Darlene."
I want to see how she acted
Whatever.
after. I need the after video.
She probably got trained.
I want to front like it's not tight, like or like.
But you can't.
No, I'm just
She's a
saying
legend,
like.
honestly. She's
like,
more
she's a
brave
legend.
than any of us.
You're on our podcast. You made it.
I would be like, that's folks. I'd be like, I kick it with these crazy bitches. This one, she butt chugs lean.
Yeah.
Just hella
Yo,
casually.
actually, if you had her in your posse, you'd be like, "Yo, she butt chugs lean." This one,
crazy.
I
How much lean you got left in that bottle?
watch this.
This bitch will butt chug it.
Hey, this the Pepino posse. We got Reverse Frak. We got this chick who butt chugs lean.
What?
We roll deep.
But then at the same time, like
Young
I said,
Chugs?
like I
Young
bro, if you pour
Young
up,
Chug. She's like Young Thug.
Hey, hit her
Chugger.
up. Chugga chugga.
if you pour up like
That's young
Young
Chug.
Chugger.
She's Young Chugga. Yo, if anyone knows this broad, you let her know her new nickname's Young Chugga.
We'll
Chugga
fly you
chugga.
out to Bots.
We'll fly you out to Bots and have you butt cheek lean in front of the Royal Rumble.
You know how
That's
Smack has like the card girls? She'll just butt chug lean in between battles.
Dan walked off. No.
ready? Hey,
Gatorade when you're whack at sports.
Oh!
Get her a Gatorade.
My bitch isn't matching the worst.
Gatorade.
Yo.
Oh,
No one
fuck.
can see that.
But it's tight. Okay, look.
He's actually doing that to
My bitch isn't matching the worst. But look, what I was saying is that if you pour up like a quarter of a 4, like you're gonna be lit, bro. And she poured a quarter of a 4 in her butt. So that bitch
she's
is
probably
loose. Like
two.
she's like whatever. She's chilling. And like I don't want to go through that. Like I ain't balancing upside down. I don't even think I
can't
can do a
even do
handstand
that,
and get a
yeah.
wall. But I'd love
I
to
weigh
know what that
300
feels
fucking
like,
pounds.
man.
I
I'd
ain't
love to know.
handstanding on
It'd be
shit,
nice to
bro.
know what it feels to get like a quarter of a 4.
You know what? If
like
you got a
just
turkey baster
directly
and you shot
into
that shit
your.
up my ass, I might be down.
No. Hey man, on that 1,000 Ways to Die show, they talk. Some motherfucker died from fucking butt chugging wine.
That's fire. To go out like that, yo, how'd he die? Shh,
Alcohol poisoning. Took a whole wine bottle up his ass, player.
Wow.
Dunzo.
He liked to party.
Dunzo.
Yeah.
All right, fucking video questions, dude.
Drop one on the kid.
This is ridiculous.
Yo, Dirtbag
That bitch
Nacho,
butt
it's your boy
chugging.
Schmellier. I guess this question works for anybody, but it's pretty much specifically for Reverse Live. Yo, Cody, what's your favorite anime? And don't give me any of this like Studio Ghibli or like Akira bullshit. I want to know like actual series that you're into, not like the classic movies or whatever. Have a good week. Peace, guys.
Anime. Series.
Series, my favorite one that is not. Well, my favorite one is Akira. I'm sorry if he said not Studio Ghibli. But that's my favorite. It's not just my favorite anime. That's like my favorite movie.
It's
ever.
whatever. I mean, he means like.
He says like deep old like series and shit.
No, like it doesn't have to be old. Just like what anime are you
Well,
watching right now?
Animes that I'm watching right now, I'm watching Gurren Lagann is the one that I've been up on.
Okay.
Like ones that I used to be into when I was younger that got me into shit. I fucking loved Bubblegum Crisis when I was younger. Pretty much any like cyberpunk fucking. I love like cyberpunk shit. Neon Genesis Evangelion, that shit was fire. Biohunter was fire. There's just a million, like, I don't know. I loved Biohunter, actually, now that I'm saying that. And there was, like, anything with mech bots I fuck with, too. I love mech bots. But, yeah, when I was younger, I hella liked Bubblegum Crisis. And I used to rant, one thing I used to do, there was a place called Hollister Video around the corner from my house, and they'd have, like, VHS. Like, they had a limited selection, but I don't know if Baki the Grappler, I was super in. Like,
Oh, yeah, that shit's tight.
That shit was tight when I was younger.
Itchy showed me that shit.
That shit's tight as fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I remember that one hella crazy. I remember Vampire Hunter D and the Bloodlust. The second one was hella tight.
there more of these
Trigun,
over
I
there?
love Trigun as well. But, yeah. When I was a kid, I used to just go to that video store and rent whatever the fuck they had, and that's how I mainly watched, like, animes and stuff. But yeah, as far as like older ones that got me into it, I think the first one I was into that was like a series was like Bubblegum Crisis.
Favorite anime, Frak? Do you have one?
I like the porn.
The hentais.
My favorite anime of all time, if I'm like being honest with myself, the one that I watched and fucking like I could not stop watching, I had to finish, was Death Note.
Death Note's tight, yeah.
Death Note, I watched like the non-dubbed version before it was like on Cartoon Network and
Does
shit.
Totoro count?
Sure.
Yeah.
Totoro.
Okay,
classic.
there you go. Yeah.
Love Totoro.
But Death Note to me was like the best story of anime that I had ever watched before.
Yeah, that
And what is
shit's
only like
tight.
3 seasons, right?
Yeah, it was pretty. You could watch. You know, like it's hard to like be like, oh man, I watched all this because they have a lot of that shit. Like just like you could just go on like Kiss Anime or Crunchyroll,
Yeah.
or even on Netflix they have hella shit. And you know, I like not to be like I know you said like not popular studio shit, but Naruto is fucking fire. I like religiously watch that shit.
Dragon Ball Super, come on.
Dragon Ball
Dragon Ball
like,
Super is the fucking
you
dopest
can't
shit ever.
hate on shit like that. But I understand what you're saying, like. Because when I was younger and probably like you looked like I don't know a little older than me, but like you couldn't just go fucking watch anime on TV and stuff. Like I had to watch Dragon Ball Z on fucking Telemundo in Spanish because they didn't have it in English, and I would just like watch it to watch it, even know what the fuck they're.
No, they used to have the crazy like Dragon Ball.
Oh, dude, you know what
like
the fuck? when I was.
I remember seeing on the Mexican channel shit that like Dragon Ball shit that was way past like the shit that was on the WB
they had,
or whatever.
they had
I was like,
GT on Univision. I think.
GT, that's what it was. It was something crazy.
They
Where I
had
was like,
hella
what
shit.
is this shit.
Yo, but Guyver Unit, that was another one where I loved.
Oh yeah, Guyver's tight. You ever see the
yeah.
live action
Yeah,
Guyver
fuck
movie
yeah,
with
in the
Mark Hamill?
90s and shit. Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that shit's fire. I was just telling my homies like this fool. I remember I showed him like clips of
That was
the
Luke
live action.
Skywalker fucking in that shit.
Super fucking like dope ass 90s like live action. But when I was younger, I hella fucked with the Guyver Unit animes and shit. Like the whole concept of that show is dope as
What's
fuck.
that one where that's on fucking Netflix and it's like 3D where they just like have to fight fucking monsters in like the middle of the city and shit, and they like their bodies get like fucking it's something crazy and shit. It's cool.
Is it God Eater? That no.
No, I can't remember. Fucking whatever. I geek out on that shit, but I'm definitely not like Itchy is so far up on it. And
Yeah,
like
Itchy,
you
yeah,
and
yeah.
my boy Jordan, like All Day Dirt, like these fools, like they watch that shit. So.
And it's hard too when you're asked that question because like most of the time like these conversations when you're talking to other people who watch anime, they're like, "Oh, have you seen that?" And you're like, "Oh yeah," like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you kind of bounce shit off and like remember because like when you're into it, you just watch so much of the shit that it just like kind of gets globbed up into like you know what I mean? But like definitely I have my favorites and stuff, but I do think Akira is the best, like in my opinion.
All the classics are
Fucking, actually, Ninja Scroll's up there. Ninja Scroll and Akira, even though everyone knows those two, those are like there's a reason everyone likes those two, like because they're fucking bangers.
Yeah. What else? What fucking else in this bitch?
Yo, Dirtbag Dan Show, what's up? Big fan. Here in Tijuana in front of a strip club. Amnesia. Got really drunk, spent about $450 a couple weeks ago. So I was just curious if you guys ever been to TJ, if you ever have any crazy strip club stories, how much money you guys spent, and do you remember it? Alright, peace.
That's kind of a fire question.
That was extra fire, bro. From TJ, from the strip club and TJ in the daytime, bro. Like he been doing it all night, and he out there. He's like, I'm gonna go ask the Dirtbag Dan Show a question.
That's awesome, bro.
Fucking
shouts to you. This dude
fire.
I just spent $450 on getting a blowjob from a Tijuana woman. I need to confess to someone.
Onto the Dirtbag Dan Show.
There we go, player.
Jesus right there.
Here's a little Tijuana story. When I was 18, we were at fucking I don't know. We were in Rosarita, and we weren't at we weren't at Senior Frogs. We were at one of the bigger places, just getting faded, and fucking the bouncer just fucking grabbed my boy and just threw him outside with the beer in his hand and immediately just handed him to a cop. And the cop fucking just threw him in the back of the car and they just drove away around the corner. So we fucking ran out. Cab pulls up. We get in the cab and the cab pulls around the corner. I'm like, I know exactly what the fuck's happening. My dad always told me. I didn't learn a lot from Pops, but one of the things my dad ever said was, if you ever go to Tijuana, you put a $100 bill in your sock, and as long as you're not doing anything crazy, get out of jail. So I was like, oh, this is it. They're just fucking like wrapping up the homie and shit. So we fucking pull around the corner. I'm like broken ass Spanish. Like I don't know what the fuck. I'm like, que cuesto para fria. like fucking.
What's the word your dad taught you?
Fuck my. Oh, what? Yo soy un joto and shit. I'm telling the cops I'm gay.
Perdón.
No, like,
Yo soy un joto.
Yo soy un joto with the $100. Like I'm gay, fool. So I'm like, how much to be free or whatever, and he's like $100. Like plain ass English. No, he said $50. He said $50.
He said
plain ass
$100,
English,
dude.
and I had a $100 bill. He said $50. $50. I had a $100 bill, and there was a fucking dude in the back seat. Or in the back, it was a truck, and he was in the back, like handcuffed in the back. He was like, "Bro, please, dude, like help me out, bro." And I was like, I guess both these dudes, right? Because he wasn't gonna give me change, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So fucking my boy Kyle takes him out of the handcuffs. He gets in the cab with us. I look to the other dude, and the guy goes, "Thanks, bro," and he just fucking runs away, like into the night, into like Mexico at the night. And I'm like,
He was
fucking
a white dude?
yeah, it's total. It's like the most like San Diego Shaka Bra ass dude ever. He might even been a white dude with dreads,
Why-
bro. Like
why did he
he
get
was
caught?
so. I have no fucking idea.
Is
And he had
Jaden
no
Boy-
shoes on. And he just jumps out and he's like, later, bros. And he just fucking runs
Back to San
runs
Diego.
into the night in Mexico. And I'm like, why the fuck didn't this idiot just get in the fucking car with us? And we went straight back to fucking the border at where in TJ. And this is when you could just go across with the ID. And my fucking cousin was hella drunk in the line talking hella shit. And they just snatched him up and he had to spend the night in jail. That was the last time I was in TJ. I was 18 years old.
Never been in TJ.
I mean, you can. It's like you can go, but it ain't what it used to be. It used to be like there was a tourist industry out there, like all the San Diego kids, the college kids especially, because they can go out there and drink when they're 18 years old. But then like there was a drug war and everything for a decade. It kind of escalated, got out of control, and it got a lot more dangerous to go there. And then when they implemented the passport thing, people just kind of chilled out on it. But fools still be going.
What do you say?
That fool was Mexican though, like clearly, like you definitely will get singled out if you're just like mad Caucasian out there, just I'm fucking drunk, you fucking hookers. I'll go privately with you with all my money. Where? Yeah,
I
they'll
don't
get you. You'll fucking have fun out there, TJ.
I don't have a TJ story, but he said I have a stripper story that's funny. Well, a strip club story.
There you go, yeah, because I had no strippers in my story.
One time I went to the wing buffet on a Thursday afternoon, the Cheetahs, and there was a stripper with a big old gap in her teeth. And she was fairly busted.
She talks like DNA.
Fairly busted. And she started stripping to Kesha's Don't Stop. And not only did she strip to this song, she was lip syncing it while stripping. So this chick was lip syncing Kesha taking her clothes off, and it was like the most awkward fucking thing I've ever said. But it's like Thursday afternoon's best. That same day, another chick, I like threw like I think like $5 down because she was trash. And she did this thing where she rolled over and like clicked her heels and then went and like looked what I had thrown down. And she straight goes, nah, I have kids. Like straight up on stage to my face while I'm eating my fucking wings. But again,
I have kids is the illest.
That's like the most. That's the most boner killer thing.
Bitch, I don't want to hear about your kids.
That's the bullet to the head of your boner for sure.
All right, next one. Fuck. That's hilarious.
Well, you were eating wings.
What up, DVD show?
Oh, Juice, what's good?
What up, DVD show? It's your boy Juice and Buster.
what's
Just
up,
wanted to say
Buster?
shouts out to you guys for still putting out content. Actually, Buster here probably appreciates it quite a bit because when I'm not here, I just leave your podcasts on the TV all day. So
Good
he's
look.
probably getting like half
Your
of your
dog
views
probably
for you right now.
hates me.
Anyways, I don't really have any super important questions this week. I just wanted to send something in to keep some more content on the live show for you guys. So let me just think of some things. I guess for starters, are any of you going to be out my way for Massacre 3? I
think
should
so.
hopefully be there, possibly helping Avo and those guys, which would be really cool if he remembers. So, and if any of you guys out there, I'll get you a drink or something. We'll have to hang out.
Tits.
What are your predictions for Pat and Big K?
We did that.
I think I probably have Big K taking it because
Yes,
he
you're
is a
correct.
monster, but you never know.
We're American.
Are there any matchups that you guys can think of that you're hoping is going to be on the card? You know, maybe some newer guys or anyone that like has just been standing out to you that you'd like to see go at it?
Love to see B Magic.
I think that's probably all I can think of right now.
Well, I think I answered all your
Jordan or
questions
LeBron
while you
for
were
you
doing
sports
the thing.
guys. That's actually
Jordan.
a trick question because if you said LeBron, disaster's going to haunt you in your dreams tonight and call you a faggot.
I said Jordan. 'cause I like his shit
Anyways,
better.
salute
I
to
don't
you
wear the
guys.
glasses.
Go Warriors. And
Yeah.
hopefully see you guys next month.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Juice, that dude's the man.
Yeah.
Juice, you're the man. Run the next question because I answered all his questions while he was doing it.
Skylar, come back. I wanna hold you in my arms forever. It's been a long day
Look at
without you, my friend.
Look at
Oh, I'll
Skylar's
tell
face.
you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
If you don't want to hear from me now, say each other why. Cause you're the closest thing to an angel.
That's wild.
Yo, Logan fucking for the win.
He really misses Skyler, dude. He really
Between that one and the last one, dude, Logan's out here killing shit.
That's got to be the end of it, right? Yeah, there's no way there's another question that goes after that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck.
Okay.
Whoa. That was heavy.
It's a rough way to
That was
end
a
the
lot.
show. So everyone's just like, no, fuck. People are bummed. Caddy gang. We need to figure out a way to have like a caddy segment at the end of the show still. That's the one thing that's missing from the live shows right now. He's still here though. But yeah, we got to get that cranking. So yeah, Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 108 live. Hope you guys enjoyed. Had a lot of fun. We're ironing out the kinks. I guess the boom mic works better even. I mean, that was slick. Whatever.
Does it? Yeah, I mean, fuck.
We'll be even tighter next week. We're out of here. Late, motherfuckers.